Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of the New York Injury Law Show. I'm Scott Peterson of DeRazio Peterson, and the purpose of this show is to provide you with information and answers to common questions impacting individuals who have been injured in New York, who are trying to answer questions on behalf of a family member who was injured in New York. Today we're going to talk about fees and how it is that you can have an attorney represent you in an injury case, and how that attorney can be paid and what that means for you. Now, if you've ever watched the TV or listened to the radio, you've heard probably all kinds of attorney advertisements for, we don't get paid until we collect for you. What that really is saying is that most attorneys who handle injury cases handle them on what's called a contingency fee basis. What that means is that you, as the injured person or as the representative of an injured party, won't really have to lay out a significant amount of money in order to have your case pursued. Most injury attorneys do not handle these cases by the hour, and what they do instead is they handle them on a contingency fee arrangement. A typical contingency fee in New York is 1/3 of any recovery, and what that means is that if there is a lawsuit or if there is a claim, the attorney's fee would not be paid by the hour and would simply be a percentage, again, generally 1/3, of whatever recovery they obtained for the injured person. Now, from the injured person or the family's perspective, that does a couple of things. One is that it ensures that you are not spending a lot of money out of pocket to pursue a claim for compensation that you're entitled to. And that can be really helpful in situations where the injured person provides economic support to the family, or where there are extensive medical bills and the last thing they can afford is to pay a lawyer. And it allows you to have the peace of mind of knowing that, hey, if I reach out to my attorney, if I send them an email, if I call them, I'm not going to get a bill for a half hour's time every time I need to have a question answered. And what it does for the law firm is it allows the firm to move forward with the case, put as much time as is necessary into pursuing that case, and do so in a way that does not require them to be charging all kinds of money every time they do it. Now, practically, that means that sometimes the injured person will end up paying 1/3 of a settlement for a quick resolution. The flip side to that is that many times, in order to get the best resolution, the case cannot be resolved early on, and will require quite a bit of work, quite a bit of legal maneuvering. The cases that we often handle are complex, and they involve significant injuries, often in complicated circumstances. And because of that, the cases often go to the brink of trial and occasionally into trial. And what that means is that we're putting a lot of time into the case. And because of that, the 1/3 ends up being often a very fair form of compensation, and occasionally less than we actually have put into the case. But it's a risk that we as the firm take when we accept a case, and it allows you, again, the client, to be aware and be comfortable with the fact that you're not going to be paying out of pocket the entire time. So hopefully this answered the question of how it is that attorneys get paid in injury cases. If you have questions about it, or if you'd like to have your case reviewed for free, feel free to give us a call. Send us an email, contact us online. There's many ways to reach us, and we're happy to help. Until next time, thanks for watching.